Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial video. Now in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys exactly how to make a zero-tick sugarcane farm. It's very similar to bamboo and cactus, however there is one slight modification that needs to be done because sugarcane does require a water source behind either sand or dirt in order for it to grow. So anytime that you guys are going to be dealing with redstone and water, it's a great idea to make sure that you guys follow the instructions very carefully so you guys know exactly what to do. But I'm going to show you guys a little secret on how to prevent that as well when we get actually into the build. Now, like I mentioned, this is very similar to the cactus and bamboo farm, and the sugarcane farm just requires that block of water. So that's why I decided to have this video in a separate video, and so that you guys can actually see how this farm is actually built. Now, there is going to be a couple pieces of items that you guys are going to need, so I'm going to go ahead and show those on the screen right now. You guys can see everything for the most part that's in my hotbar. There are a few exceptions, and I'm going to get to that at the end of the hotbar because you will need those in order to collect your items and a few other things as well. You will need a few blocks of whatever choice of block that you guys want, building block of anything. It could be cobblestone, it could be dirt if you really want it to be, just not sand because sand falls. So just not sand, not gravel either, but anything else should be fine. If you want to make it out of obsidian, have a blast. If you want to make it out of glass, well, that's fine too, I guess. I prefer stone in a lot of my videos, and you guys, and whatever. You guys get the point. Anyway, number 2 on our list is the redstone torches. You'll need 2 of those to build it. You'll either need sand or dirt. You'll need 2 blocks of those. You'll need 3 sticky pistons. So sticky pistons, you'll need to find a couple of things of slime in order to do that. So make sure that you guys have some slime balls and sticky pistons before you start this build, because this is very essential for this build. Unless you don't want to turn it off and on, that's perfectly fine. Then you actually will need 2. You will need 5 regular pistons. Now, I do know that there are a couple other people that have showcased this farm or just bamboo and cactus farms with 3 regular pistons, but it does require 5, and I'm not really going to get into that in this video. It just, in my opinion and my research on it, from turning it on and off all the time, this is a lot safer that you guys don't have to necessarily always replant your crop. Just kind of throwing that out there. You will need a couple pieces of redstone dust in order to get this to work. You also need just 1 stair. You can use stone, wood, whatever, it doesn't matter. For that one, you'll need a bucket of water because you'll need to hydrate the soil, either sand or dirt behind it. And that's kind of what the stair is for, because we're going to be saturating that stair and waterlogging it so that it can be our water source. We'll also need a lever. There's a few other things that we're also going to need. We're going to need to have an observer. We're also going to need to have a chest, a regular chest, and we'll also need to have some hoppers as well. If you guys aren't necessarily going to be collecting it here at this farm, then you guys can use a minecart hopper system. You can use a hopper system. You guys can use a water stream system. Again, I'm not going to get into that in this video. That's completely up to you how you guys would like to actually handle the housing and the collection of this exact farm. Now, in this one, if you guys are going to follow me, I will be using the hoppers. You'll need 3 of them specifically. You could do 4 if you want. But if you guys want to follow this farm exactly, then that's what I'm going to be doing today because it is the easiest to do. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started with this building process. So the first thing that you actually want to do is just build up 2. And this is actually to prevent, just in case you misplace the water source and you don't have to worry about any type of flooding. So that's why we're going up 2 blocks right away at the very beginning. Now, on both sides of the block that you just placed too high in the air, you want to put a torch, a redstone torch on each side, and that's all that you guys are going to be using for redstone torches. So that's gone. Your torches are gone now. So it does not matter what side, just make sure that they're opposite of each other. Now, with the sand, you're going to want to put 1 sand on one of the redstone torches and 1 on the block that's just sitting there. It does not matter which one is which. You guys can pick whatever one you guys would like. All right, so sand is done. We don't need that no more. Now, we're going to be building up the what needs to be being pushed by this, and that's going to be a couple sticky pistons. And you're going to go 1 out from each of the redstone torches, and you're going to put 1 facing towards the sand there. And that one's going to touch it. Whatever sticky piston is touching the sand will be above the redstone torch. And we're also going to put a sticky piston there. So one's going to touch and one is not. Kind of like so. Okay? Again, it does not matter which one is where. All right, so behind each of the torches, you're going to go ahead and place a building block of your choice. So like that. And then on top of that, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put your redstone dust on each of those. Now, this is very important. Dig down too, so that water doesn't go everywhere. You're going to grab down your stair. You're going to flip it upside down, and then you're going to waterlog this block right here, and it's going to overflow into those 2 blocks that you just placed. Okay? And now you don't have to really worry about the water source. Oh, I'm sorry. I've actually put that in the wrong spot for you guys. It's actually going to be right behind the sand. So let's go ahead and actually close up this block right here, get rid of that water source. We can get rid of this one, and then we're going to waterlog that one right there, and it's going to flow straight down. And that way it won't actually touch the redstone dust at all. And there you go. Now, if you forgot to actually dig down these 2, it would come out, and then it would just water flow everywhere out here. So that way, if you build it up too, then you don't have to worry about it like damaging your redstone torches at all, and any of the other redstone. Otherwise, you just have to replace those back up and clean up your water that you just placed down. Not a big deal. Now, whatever side is basically on is where we're going to go ahead and create our mechanism to turn the system on and off. So it's going to go up 3 blocks. This is where the block needs to go. And then on this one, you're going to go up a couple, and then you're going to go ahead and place a sticky piston. That's your 3rd and final sticky piston for this build, and you're going to go ahead and put a lever here. Now, you can place your on and off switch wherever you want it, but that's the on and off mechanism all done and complete. You don't need to worry about it anymore. All right, so now below this, we're going to go ahead and grab our stone. We're going to come back out here, right there, and what we're going to do is we need to go ahead and put a sticky piston or a regular piston right here, and it's going to extend out because technically that's being powered by this one right here. And we're going to do the same thing on this one right there. That one's not going to power because it's not, this is not actually touching it. If there was a block, above it, then it still won't work. It's not being pushed out because there's no signal going to it. That's all I'm trying to say. So down here, we need to go and put a sticky piston right here, or a regular piston, I'm sorry. You're going to put a block on top of that one, and then a regular piston like that. So only one is going to be facing out at this point in time. Now, these will all be kind of working later. I'm going to show you guys what I mean in just a little bit and why I said that only 3 pieces will not work, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. Now, it does not matter which one you guys choose to do. We're going to go ahead and grab our observer. We're also going to grab our hopper, and we're also going to grab a chest real quick. And there we go. Oh, I actually would prefer not a trap chest. That would be absolutely terrible. We're going to grab a regular chest. Now, what we're going to do is going to put an observer on either side. It does not matter. If you want to put it on this side, that's fine. If you want to put it on this side, that's fine. It does not matter. And then on the top of that observer, you're going to go ahead and place a regular block, like so. And then behind it, you're going to go ahead and put your regular piston. So that's your 5 regular pistons, and you saw the 3 sticky pistons. Otherwise, this is it. This is your farm all done. Now what you're going to do is you're going to fill this in so that sugarcane can actually get on here. And if you build this out, actually what we're going to do is we're just going to put some glass here. So let's just grab some glass just real quick. You don't have to put it in glass. I'm just going to show this off and what I mean here. But you're going to want to go ahead and put it pretty much everywhere around the block that is growing, like so. Just come out a couple like that, and you should be good to go. And then we'll also need our wonderful source of our crop that we're going to be building, or basically growing. We're going to put that in like so. So basically, zero tick farms, how they work is you basically, it's going to grow the crop as you can see that I'm on regular tick so far, but it's going to start growing here really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. And you're going to see that after a while, it's going to start growing like so. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off, and you guys can see that the bottom sticky piston, or bottom regular pistons weren't working. I'm going to take those out just real quick, and you're going to see that sometimes, basically, this will work with sugarcane farm, but there is a chance that this could break when it's being built. Now, if you're building a cactus farm, breaking whatever 2 pistons on the bottom or the top, or depending on which ones are not operating, it will destroy the cactus. So you need to make sure that you have all 5 of the regular pistons. Now, not in every case will it actually break the sugarcane, just so you guys know. Majority of the time, it won't, not with sugarcane or bamboo. So it's not essential that you have the blocks, the pistons on the bottom, but it's definitely recommended if you guys want to just make sure that it's done and complete the way that I have it done. So at this point, what we would do is we just go ahead and, you know, grab our regular piston and we put it there, and then we come out and put it like there. And that's it. All right, so at this point, what we just need to do is we just need to create the collection system. Now, I've been testing this for a long time, and I do want to let you guys know that I have never gotten sugarcane to actually land on this block here. Bamboo, unfortunately, will get stuck on there, and that can cause a lot of lag issues. So bamboo, unfortunately, can't always go right into water stream unless you start dealing with a ton of entities. And once one finally gets stuck on here, then it's other ones can too, and it's just going to lag out your private world or your server depending on what you're building it on, and you don't necessarily want to do that. So in this case, what you're going to want to do is, if you build it out like this, you only need one actual hopper, and then you're going to put a chest just down somewhere. And now what we can do is we can actually run this system here. It's going to be obviously a little bit loud, but that one hopper will actually collect everything, and even if it does land on the corner there, it will get sucked into the hopper. And you can already see that. I mean, look at how much we've already collected, because I only started with one piece, but look how fast this is actually coming in, you guys. I mean, you really don't need a bigger farm than this, and the resources are so incredibly small that you should easily be able to build this pretty quickly in your world and have an unlimited supply of sugarcane, which is insane, which is exactly honestly what you guys want to have, because it's great for like rockets, or if you're into building cake or making cakes or pies or whatever it might be. This is definitely the farm for you guys. Now, I do know that the 1.15 with bees is coming out, and in the snapshot, you guys can definitely go ahead and, you know, use your collected beehive, and you get the honey from your bees. It's 3 pieces of sugar, where we can actually just go ahead and grab this, and we can actually get sugar out of this a lot quicker than it's going to take to produce 1 bottle of honey or 1 jar of honey with a bee's farm. So this is going to be a quick way to get sugar, in my honest opinion, and a lot less resources, because the bees take a little bit and they take a lot of time. So anyway, that really is everything that I have for you guys in today's video. It's a pretty easy farm. I definitely recommend that you guys build it on your server, especially if you guys are going to be using it for fireworks, so that you guys can fly with your Elytra when you guys do make it to the end. But this is a great farm to have in your survival world. It's one that I have in mine, and you guys need to have it in yours. But anyway, if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing, because you're already doing it. And you guys stay gaming.